If you're in the market for a virtual private network, you'll almost certainly have heard of Surfshark. This provider burst onto the scene in 2018, and now it's one of the best known VPNs on the market. So why is this? To find out, we'll be analysing Surfshark's performance in 5 main categories: speed, streaming support, security and privacy, torrenting, and customer service. Before that though, let's clear up some misunderstandings about VPNs. These services won't magically make your computer hack-proof or render your activities completely untraceable. They are, however, great for hiding your true location from the sites you visit, preventing your internet provider from throttling your speeds, and regaining access to your usual services while traveling abroad. With that out of the way, we'll get right to the good stuff. How fast is Surfshark compared to rivals like NordVPN, ExpressVPN, and CyberGhost? A slow internet connection can make even the simplest tasks a chore. Nobody wants to wait forever for a basic web page to load, a video to buffer, or a download to finish. Because VPNs add extra steps to the path your data has to travel, they'll almost always reduce your speeds to some degree. However, some providers are better optimized than others, which results in lower overall speed loss. Surfshark is actually one of the fastest services we've seen, averaging over 320 megabits per second in our latest tests. We used a 5 gigabytes per second connection and servers from 3 different countries to give the most accurate overall picture of Surfshark's performance, but it's worth mentioning that your speeds will most likely be lower since they're limited by how quick your base connection is. Now, Surfshark might be slower than IPVanish, CyberGhost, and ExpressVPN, but it offers a huge amount of choice. There are more than 3,200 servers spanning almost 100 countries around the world. More importantly, we had no issues gaming, streaming 4K video, or torrenting, even when multiple people were using the internet simultaneously. For this reason, we've awarded Surfshark a 9 out of 10 for speed. And while we're discussing lightning quick speeds, why not take a second to let us know you appreciate this type of review by leaving a like and even a comment down below. Now that you're back, let's move right ahead to our second category: streaming support. It's easy to forget, but most streaming services these days have some form of regional restriction. Some, like BBC iPlayer, are only available in specific countries, while others, like Netflix, change their content based on where you are in the world. As you might expect, this can cause problems for any international travelers looking to stay caught up on their favourite shows during a short trip abroad. Believe it or not, VPNs can help with this problem as well. When you connect to a VPN server, you're not just encrypting your internet traffic, you're also getting an IP address that points to a different location. In other words, if you choose a server in your home country, you should be able to use all of your usual streaming services, even while traveling. The issue is that streaming platforms generally have their own VPN detection systems built in. Anyone looking to access these services reliably will need a VPN capable of flying under the radar, and most providers just aren't up to the task. Surfshark, though, absolutely is. We were able to securely access a huge range of geo-restricted streaming services, including Amazon Prime Video, HBO Max, Peacock, BBC iPlayer, and Disney+. It also works with more than a dozen Netflix libraries, and if your chosen server can't access a specific country's library, you'll simply be redirected to the US version. This provider also comes with its own smart DNS service. This doesn't offer any of the security or privacy benefits of a VPN connection, but it can help you access US-only services on devices that don't support VPNs by default, such as games consoles. Because Surfshark lets users securely watch TV on every device they own and works with such a wide range of services, it earns a flawless 10 out of 10 for streaming. VPNs are probably best known for their privacy and security benefits. This is an area that Surfshark actually excels in, so let's take a closer look. Straight off the bat, we have 256-bit AES encryption with 2048-bit RSA keys and perfect forward secrecy. Without getting too technical, this means your activities are hidden and that it's effectively impossible for anyone to see what you do without the correct decryption key. Of course, that's only helpful if your encryption is watertight. Some VPNs aren't properly configured and allow data packets to leak out unencrypted for anyone to see. Luckily, Surfshark isn't one of these. It protects against DNS, IPv6 and WebRTC leaks, and even offers a kill switch that will stop you from accidentally browsing without the VPN turned on. By default, Surfshark uses the WireGuard protocol. This is newer, faster and more lightweight than OpenVPN, but you can still fall back to this protocol or IKEv2 if you like. Surfshark's real claim to fame though is its stealth mode. This hides the fact that you're using a VPN at all by reshaping your data to look like regular internet traffic. As such, you'll be able to browse securely on networks or in countries that normally block VPNs. Finally, there's the privacy side of things. Unlike many of its rivals, Surfshark refuses to keep any logs of your browsing habits or connection timestamps. It also allows you to pay in cryptocurrency, which stops you from having to use a payment method linked to your actual name or bank account. It can even let you know if your password has appeared in any data breaches, making it a great choice overall. For security, we've given Surfshark a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic, but recently did away with its support for ShadowSock's proxies, and to use its more advanced privacy tools, you'll need Surfshark One, which is a separate monthly subscription. When you use P2P networks, you're actually connecting your computer with everyone else who has part of the file that you're after. This means that anyone who cares to look can see your IP address, location, and service provider. To make matters worse, some ISPs will automatically reduce your internet speeds when they realize you're torrenting. These are just a couple reasons why a high-quality VPN can help people who torrent regularly. Unfortunately though, some VPNs explicitly forbid torrenting in their terms of use, while others require you to use specific P2P friendly servers. So where does Surfshark stand? This VPN actually supports P2P traffic across all of its 3,200 servers. Its rules forbid users from distributing copyrighted content, but as long as you only torrent material that you have the right to access and don't break any laws, you're in the clear. The only other caveat is that Surfshark doesn't support port forwarding, claiming that this simply creates vulnerabilities for an attacker to take advantage of. Still, the freedom to torrent on any server is a huge benefit, so Surfshark earns a respectable 9 out of 10 in this category. Surfshark's website features an expansive help section with answers to commonly asked questions and free 24/7 live chat only a couple of clicks away. Users can also send an email if they'd prefer, but in most cases we found that talking directly to staff is usually the quickest way to get help. In fact, you'll often find that you get a response in a matter of minutes. You might have heard that it's a bit tricky to get a refund from Surfshark. However, that wasn't our experience. We've tried cancelling within the money-back guarantee window several times over the years and have never had any issue. And in case you're wondering, no, these weren't with accounts linked to Comparitech in any way. This VPN makes it as easy as possible to get help, even if you're dealing with a more complex problem. The staff are quick to respond and have no problem walking you through a solution step by step. With these things in mind, we've given Surfshark full marks for customer support. It might be a bit obvious by now, but we really liked Surfshark. It's unusual to find an inexpensive VPN with such high speeds, strong security, and no connection limit. In particular, we were impressed by the sheer number of streaming services it worked with, since most of its rivals struggle to securely access platforms like Netflix. If you're considering getting a VPN but don't know where to start, Surfshark might be just what you need. And that's the review. If you're curious about how Surfshark's rivals hold up, feel free to check out our other videos. Remember, if you'd like to see more from us, click the subscribe button down below. Have any questions that we failed to answer in this video? Let us know in the comments. My name's Colin, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.